So step 1, we find a local business. Step 2, we fill out their information. I'm gonna click submit. Client's information submitted. Let's refresh my inbox. And the email is right there. Virtual receptionist demo for Top Shelf Homes, which is Top Shelf Homes right here. Hello, Adam. Again, it auto-filled the information, and now it generated a link. If I click this link, it's gonna give us a preview of their website. Look, this is the original, this is our preview, and look at this, bottom right corner is our chatbot with 2 options, chat via live chat and chat with voice. And those 2 are already programmed to say top shelf name when we call them. So let's give it a try.
Hello, you've reached Top Shelf Homes. How can we help you today?
Yeah, I'm looking to paint my 2-bedroom apartment. How much will it cost?
Pricing can depend on the size of your apartment, the type of paint you want, and a few other details. I can collect some quick info and have the team confirm an exact price for you. Could you tell me if you need just the walls painted, or are you looking to include ceilings, trim, or doors as well?
Just the walls.
Got it, just the walls. Are you hoping to get this done soon, or is your timing flexible?
Hopefully next week.
May I get your first name so I can pass this along to the team?
It's Daniel.
Thanks, Daniel.
And also, if I wanted to chat, the option is here as well. And as you can see here, we got an email saying missed call from Daniel. Type new lead. So it either new or existing customer or like a vendor. It will understand service, painting 2-bedroom apartment walls. This week is the urgency. Name is Daniel, phone number, and a quick call summary. Nice and concise. We just have to fill this form out. Then a customer would find this email in their inbox with their name, with their business name, and with a unique link to this preview, to this demo. And as you can see, there's animation. Click here, and then they can chat or call, and they will get another email after they finish calling or texting. And now let me show you how I build this whole thing inside of HighLevel. As you can see in the contacts, we have Adam, client, that received that email. We have Daniel, a test that was calling the business. There is nothing in opportunities because it's a very basic, quick snapshot just to demo. We have 2 agents. We have voice AI, conversation AI, and I'm going to show you inside how it all looks. We have a couple of simple automations, one for the voice AI and the quick demo email to send to our client after we create this snapshot. In the sites, we have nothing in the websites. It's only the funnels. The one basically that is called quick demo client information is the one where we fill out our client's information to send them the demo. The demo website is this one over here, and it's just the 1 page. How it looks is simply a piece of code like you see over here in the bottom right. This is the code for that widget. Now for this, I used Claude. There's a tool which is called Image Thumb IO, and it's a free thing that basically takes a quick screenshot of the website. And that's why this is a preview that looks exactly like the real website over here, because this tool, Thumb IO, literally just took a screenshot and then put it here. None of those buttons are clickable. It's just an image, but it looks nice. So I used Claude saying, hey, can you give me a piece of code that will basically create a screenshot and put it on the page? And that's that. And then this code is, again, I used Claude to create a quick animation in the bottom right corner. If I refresh the page, it's going to look like this. Click here, like a bouncy message with an arrow. Now, the most important thing is that you have to create custom values. This is how it happens so fast. So we basically combine custom values with automations and a form, and then it can be done in 5 seconds after you fill out this form. Now, for the custom values, we have manual quick demo URL. I'm going to explain what it is. Manual your agency email. You have to fill this out yourself here so that when we send those emails, it's going to mention your email over here. And then in the preview over here, as you can see, AI Receptionist agency, it's this one over here, your agency name, AI Receptionist agency, so that we put those in our emails so that it looks legit. Now, client notification email comes from this form, okay? Client notification phone comes from this form. Client public business name comes from this form. Original client website URL comes from this form with an automation, right? So we don't have to put anything there. It happens after we click this button, submit. The first one, which is the manual quick demo URL, this one, where do we get it, is from sites, funnels, and then we have to create, click new funnel, demo, create, add new step, and then demo. It doesn't matter, path, it doesn't matter, create funnel step, and then you click create from blank. Again, don't overcomplicate it. Inside, insert element, 1 column, add, and then you type code, okay? And inside, you want to copy and paste from here. It's free. Link is in the description. Just grab it. I'm giving you the code. So website preview, you copy this over here, and then you paste it here. And now what's important is, actually, let me highlight it here for you. This is the custom value that we grab from settings, custom values. Again, the only thing, and you don't even have to do anything, you just copy it from here, paste it here, and then you just have to create a custom value that says exactly this: original client URL, and you're good to go. Now for the animation, you want to copy this one, pointer animation. Okay, and you just copy that. If you don't like how it looks, you can change it with Claude, ChatGPT, or just remove it altogether. Up to you. And then you click save. Also, one thing that you want to remember is you click inside of the green section, and then you want to turn this on. Allow rows to take entire width. And then you click save again, and then it's gonna look like this. Perfect. But as you can see, click here, and there is no chatbot. Why that is because we have not created it, and we have not added it to this code at the top. It should be here. How we do that is we go to sites, chat widget. I already have it, but for you, you will click new, and then it's going to be all in one chat. And here you can have live, and you can have SMS, email, and voice AI, but you can tick the SMS and email off and just do the AI like AI agents. So this one is live chat and the voice, and then you click save, and then up you do that. You can customize how you want it. It's up to you. And then you click get code. Now, why I do it this way is because it loads faster. I'm going to show you right now 2 ways of doing it, and I found that this way is just better in terms of speed. So if I go to funnels and I go to this demo 2.0, the first option is here, chat widget in settings, and then you select that chatbot, but it takes up to 5 seconds for it to load, and I don't like it. So instead, we go inside, click edit, and we just add the code that we copied previously in here. So we click open, and then at the top right there. Okay, save. Now let's see how it looks. Okay, right there. You see it loaded instantaneously. And then there you go. That is the like what they see. And after that, you build it. Basically, what you do is you click view page, and you copy this URL at the top, copy, you go to settings, you go to custom values, and you paste it here. Manual, quick demo URL, brackets, edit, paste, update. So that in the emails, it will autofill that URL for you. So that's basically how the demo looks. But how do we automatically send it? Is we have to create another funnel over here. Okay. And inside is just a form. How we create a form is you click forms over here. Okay. And then you click create a form. But instead, I'm just going to show you how mine looks from inside. And again, it's just the full name. Basically, you drag from left to right, full name, client phone is you from left to right is you drag the phone, email, same thing. Business name is the organization over here, like this. Website URL is the website. It's as easy as that. And then what you do, you go to funnels, and then you create a separate thing, separate page. You go inside. If you're starting from scratch, you just create a section, and inside of the section, you click plus, and then you type form, and then you select your form. For me, I already have it, but for you, it's going to be the one that you just created. And for me, it's this one over here. So it's just going to populate, and then you click save, and then preview, and it's right there for internal use only. When you just fill out your client's information that you found online. Oh, I want to work with this top shelf because I called them, they didn't pick up the phone. So now I know they miss calls. Tomorrow I will call them again and I say, hey, I called yesterday, you didn't call me back. If I was a real customer, I would have moved on to someone else. So instead, to avoid that, I built you this AI receptionist that recovers those missed calls. Do you want to see it? I already built it for you. This is how you can quickly boom, boom, boom. And even on the call while you're talking to them, you'll be, what's your email? Okay, you should receive an email right now. They open and they test it. Anyway, we move on. So those are the only 2 pages that we have, is the client information and then the demo. We have the form, quick demo form, also chat widget. So that's the third thing. So chat widget we have the form, we have the funnel, the demo, which is being sent to our client, and the quick demo client information that is for us to fill out. Then we have in the settings, we have custom values, which are those. For custom fields, I have the folders. In the additional information, we have, you don't need to worry about that, but basically we have the contact type, urgency level, and service needed. Because if you check my email, I have the type, so new lead, and it's this one, contact type, urgency level, urgency, and service. So those are the like universal 3 custom fields that apply to any niche: roofers, plumbers, HVAC, Dentist. Everyone who calls a business, there's a type, an existing or a new. Are you a vendor, a spam, whatever? Then urgency level is, oh, like as soon as possible, today, tomorrow, this week, next week. Services needed. Well, when you call a business, you are looking for a specific service. So you want to collect that information. So those are the three most important custom fields that you want to create. And all of them are just a single line. By the way, if you have more questions and it's a bit more advanced for you and you need to ask me questions, you can join my free school community. It's called One Client Away Challenge. I'm going to link it in the below again. If you message me, I will respond if you have questions. And now the most important one is automations, because that's where all the magic happens. So for example, for the quick demo, when this form is submitted, which is the trigger over here. So form submitted, form is quick demo, this one, we update our custom values. So every time we put something in here, client website URL, it's going to update it. And then it's going to update the email, phone, business name, and it will then send email, virtual receptionist demo for this one. Hello, nice speaking with you today. Below you will find your custom built phone follow-up system for contact company name, which is just like this, custom values quick demo URL. Boom, right there. So this is the automation that you can quickly create after you create those custom values and custom fields. Then we have the voice AI, just a simple one workflow automation. There's no trigger because AI agent triggers it. Basically, if I go to the AI agent, voice AI, agent lists, there's only one. This is like a universal prompt for any niche so that you, again, can move quickly. Just like an information collection, send it over. Oh, they like it. Okay, do you want to make it more advanced? Okay, you collect payment, you make it more advanced. Hello, you've reached business name. How can I help you today? And then the information we collect is the name, contact type, new customer, old past customer, urgency level we extract, and then services needed and phone number. And as you can see in the post call and workflow, AI agent call notification. So basically this is the trigger. The AI agent itself is a trigger. So again, if I go back to the workflows, it is this one. And as you can see, there's nothing because the agent itself triggers it. Then it goes here. Agent on its own generates a summary, but it's a little bit long. So I use ChatGPT to basically turn it into a short one sentence summary like this one. A customer, like as you can see, it's very short, but instead it would be much longer, like up to here somewhere. I don't like it. That's why I use ChatGPT. Then we update our contact field, AI agent called summary. We put GBT response in there, and then we just kind of save it under that contact for future use. So for example, if the customer calls back in the future, the AI agent then can recognize the customer like, oh, like we've talked in the past about this and this. So it can reference past conversations, pretty much like it helps with that. And then the condition is phone or no phone. Why that is because when you call using this chat widget over here, you calling using the web portal, there's no phone number. So if the AI agent doesn't collect the phone number, it's not supposed to be like this. It's usually a phone number associated to it. So when I call from my phone, there's always a phone number. So we don't need to collect it. But for the demo purposes, we use a chatbot. And here there is no phone number. So we have to collect. But if it doesn't, there's basically a backup plan here like this. So that when we send an email, we're going to put phone not available with the demo website widget. And if there is a phone, it operates normally. And then we basically put the type, service, urgency, name, phone, call summary. And then we also do the SMS if we have their phone number in the system. And we are A2P approved. A2P approval is for paying clients. You don't want to waste your time on demos, obviously. So that is the AI receptionist automation in a nutshell. And pretty much the same one is for the conversation AI, because if I go to the AI agents, conversation AI, here we also collect the contact type, service needed, urgency level, and we also have the conversation summary over here as well. So it's pretty much as easy as that. We have 2 pages, we have 1 form, we have 1 chat widget, we have custom values, custom fields, we have 3 automations pretty much. But if you don't want to build it out yourself, consider being my affiliate. You can upgrade to unlimited or SaaS, or you can, if you're new, you can start an extended free trial. It's an affiliate link, meaning you're going to be my affiliate, and I'm going to be providing, because of that, ongoing support to you. And I'm going to give you all my snapshots. If you don't want to do that, join the free community. It's free. Message me there if you have any questions. I'm soon going to be live there every week, once a week.